I may try to hide. I may try to hide, but he wouldn't. This whole week I was trying to make up my mind. Should I call Vaka, tell him I won't be able to speak? Because I know that God is someone you do not play with. In this life, my life, I've been through struggles, spiritual. I know that I'm too old to be a youth.
No.
My name is Viena, Vaka, by the way. I'm 37 years old. So,
you're still in the boat.
Yeah. But I'm still single, so I cannot be in the women's ministry. So I'm here this morning to take that step. I'm used to working with kids one-on-one or behind the scene. And I always like leading because it's following the order and I don't have to say anything. I'll keep my 2 cents to myself. But I was asked to say a testimony, and knowing where my life is, I felt so unworthy. I think I started crying out there, and I started crying in here, and I'm crying again. Because you would think that when you grow older, you would be more ready to face any trials. And you might be saying, what kind of trial you're facing? You're 37 years old, you're still single, but I still go through the things that I don't know if you, there are a lot of kids here who probably haven't been through things. There are a couple youth and older adults. But there are things that I went through in my youth, God allowed me to go through. And I know that He allowed me to go through it because He knows that I have the grace to overcome it. Amen. I have, His grace is always sufficient for us to overcome it.
Amen.
But I chose, when I first go through it, I chose to go on my own, face it, and I failed. Second time around, and then when I failed, things don't go the way I thought I would be going, and I come and cry, oh God, please help me. After doing things, taking things onto my own hand, dealing with it, thinking that I'll be able to do it on my own. But I didn't. I didn't go through. And I was hurt first time. I went through pain. And I came to God, came back to God. God, please forgive me. I know I should have trusted you. I should have been with you. But I chose to face this on my own. And this is where it's getting me. And then I felt God working in me and all that. Same kind of situation come along the way for me to learn. And what happened? I decided to just face it on my own. And I think you can tell that this is a story of someone who keeps on backsliding. And again, I failed miserable. Cried, God, please help me. But did God ever leave me? I know for sure that you all can say no, because we all know that He never leaves us. And my life right now is going through the same trials. I realize that I need to learn to trust God fully. And I hope that as youth, when you face trials, and this is trials in relationships, that's why I'm still single. So in relationships, put God first.
Yeah. That's right.
I was telling my mom, I don't know how to put God first when I'm in love with someone. That's all this time. 3 times I keep failing. Because once I have this feeling towards a man, I start to think about him more than God. You know that God is a jealous God.
Mix it up. Yeah. That's good.
So, I am 37. I'm still trying to know how to do that. And I think God is waiting for me to get it. I know that God cannot force me to put Him first. But I can change myself. And I thank you for allowing me to come and share. And I think my friends, my family are tired of my stories, trying to learn. I learned today. Next year I'm like, oh, I don't know why I'm doing this. But I did it when I was youth, and I'm determined to learn now that I'm 37. My time is running out. To learn to trust God and to learn to love Him more than anyone else. And that's all I share with you. And I think God will give